What's up, travel lovers? Welcome back to Amazing Travels. Today we're taking you to one of the Caribbean's most exclusive and breathtaking destinations, St. Barthélemy, or as the locals call it, St.Barts. This tiny French island is a playground for the rich and famous. From the heart-stopping landing at one of the world's most dangerous airports to pristine beaches that'll make your Instagram followers jealous, this is your ultimate guide to St. Barts. So grab your sunscreen and let's dive in. First things first, how do you actually get to St. Barts? You can get there by ferry, private boat, or charter, but most travelers fly into Princess Juliana Airport in St. Martin, which is your gateway to this French paradise just 15 miles away. You have two airline options from St. Martin: Winair, slightly more expensive but newer aircraft, and St. Barth Commuter, the local Caribbean airline with multiple daily flights. The flight takes just 12 minutes, but here's what you need to know. This is not for the faint of heart. You'll be in a tiny 9 to 19-seater plane, and the approach to St. Barts is legendary among pilots worldwide. Let's talk about what makes landing at St. Barts so special and terrifying. Gustaf III Airport has one of the shortest commercial runways in the world at just 2,100 feet. To put that in perspective, most commercial airports have runways over 8,000 feet long. You'll literally fly over sunbathers and cars before touching down. It's been called one of the world's most dangerous airports. But don't worry, these pilots are incredibly skilled. Just make sure your seatbelt is tight and maybe skip the pre-flight coffee. The airport is tiny and charming. No jet bridges, just a short walk on the tarmac. Welcome to paradise. Now that you've survived the landing, let's talk about getting around this beautiful island. St. Barts is only 8 square miles, but trust me, you'll want a car to explore properly. You can rent a car at Budget, Hertz, Avis, Alamo, or some local companies available at the airport. Now for the main event, the beaches. St. Barts has 14 gorgeous beaches, each with its own personality. Let me break down the absolute must-visits. No description of St. Jean would be complete without mentioning its legendary establishment. Eden Rock Hotel stands proudly on its rocky outcrop, a landmark of luxury since the 1950s. Its restaurants and beach club attract the jet-set crowd, the rich and famous. St.Jean Beach isn't just a destination, it's an experience that captures the essence of what makes St. Barts special. It's where natural beauty meets refined luxury, where you can feel both energized and relaxed in the same breath. Sometimes you may witness spectacular landing approach from St.Jean Beach. The aircraft skims directly over St.Jean Beach's western end, where beachgoers can witness this technical landing that requires special pilot certification and favorable weather conditions, making it as exclusive as the island itself as it roars overhead. Saline Beach is characterized by its glorious isolation. Here, there are no beach clubs, no rental chairs, no water sports centers, just the purest expression of nature's grandeur. The absence of development means the horizon remains unbroken, allowing your eye to travel from the verdant hillsides to the endless expanse of the Caribbean Sea without a single intrusion. Saline has long been known as a beach where freedom reigns. The far southeastern end is unofficially recognized as clothing optional, embracing the European sensibility that pervades St. Barts culture. Unlike the more remote Saline, Gouverneur offers convenient parking just steps from the sand, combining ease of access with a sense of discovery that makes every visit feel special. What immediately strikes you about Gouverneur is its perfect proportions, a graceful crescent of powdery white sand, embraced by verdant hills that seem to cradle the beach in a protective embrace. The beach itself stretches approximately a quarter mile, providing ample space without ever feeling overwhelming. What truly distinguishes Gouverneur is its unique social atmosphere. While St. Jean embodies the island's see and be seen ethos, and Saline represents wild freedom. Gouverneur strikes a perfect balance of refinement and relaxation. Here, you'll find an elegant crowd seeking tranquility rather than scene. As the island's longest beach, Flamands offers a different kind of St.Barts experience. The beach's generous width from shoreline to vegetation provides a sense of openness that's rare on this otherwise intimate island. What ultimately distinguishes Flamands is how it balances natural grandeur with authentic island character. It's neither completely wild like Saline, nor as scene-focused as St.Jean. Instead, it occupies a sweet spot that captures St. Bart's unique blend of natural beauty, understated luxury, and genuine Caribbean character. What makes Colombier truly special begins with the journey itself. Unlike any other beach on St. Barts, this hidden gem cannot be reached by car. Instead, visitors must choose one of 3 approaches: 2 hiking trails or arriving by boat across crystal waters. The first hiking trail, the Flamands route, begins at the western end of Flamands Beach and provides a completely different experience. This more rugged and adventurous path hugs the coastline, winding along dramatic cliffs with the ocean waves crashing below. Approximately 45 minutes in length, this trail requires proper footwear and a moderate level of fitness, but rewards hikers with breathtaking coastal vistas that can't be seen from anywhere else on the island. At certain points, the path narrows considerably with steep drop-offs to one side, creating an exhilarating journey for those with a taste for adventure. As you round the final headland, Colombier Bay reveals itself in a moment of spectacular revelation that many consider worth every challenging step. The second trail, often called the Colombier Trail, begins near the island's highest elevations at the lookout point in Colombier, offering spectacular panoramic views of the surrounding Caribbean Sea and neighboring islands. This moderately challenging 30-minute descent takes you along a rocky path where anticipation builds with each glimpse of the perfect Crescent Bay below. The natural pools of Grand Fond. These natural stone basins are filled with crystal clear seawater, creating tranquil pools that are refreshed with each incoming wave. I recommend arriving early in the morning. Around 8 a.m. is perfect, when the rocks aren't yet hot from the sun and the lighting is beautiful for photos. Before you set out, make sure you're prepared. Water shoes are absolutely essential for this trek. The volcanic rocks can be slippery and sharp. Bring plenty of water, sun protection, and a small towel. The path starts as an easy walk along Grand Fond Beach. The rocks form a natural pathway that requires careful footing. Follow the coastline for about 15 minutes. You'll know you're getting close when you see white spray ahead. The path occasionally requires climbing over small boulder formations. Nothing technical, but enough to make you feel you've earned what comes next. The colors range from turquoise to deep blue depending on the depth, creating a stunning contrast against the dark rocks. The pools vary in size and character. The best time to visit is during low or mid tide, when the pools are well defined and access is easiest. During high tide, some paths between pools can become submerged. I always check the local tide charts before planning a visit. For the more adventurous visitors, continue about 10 minutes beyond the main pools to find what locals call the washing machine. This natural formation is where incoming waves create a circular current in a larger pool. Swimming here requires respect for the ocean's power, but floating in the gentle swirl during calm conditions creates an experience unlike any other on the island. The entire Grand Fond pool area stretches for about 200 meters along the coast, so take your time exploring different sections. Some visitors miss the smaller, more intimate pools tucked behind larger rock formations simply because they settle at the first good spot they find. St. Barts is a foodie paradise with a distinctly French Caribbean flair. From beachside grills to Michelin-worthy establishments, here are my recommendations. My absolutely favorite restaurant is Les Petites, located in Saline. The restaurant is helmed by Jean-Claude Dufour, a highly talented chef with more than 25 years of experience in St. Barts, who previously worked at the renowned Eden Rock Hotel. The restaurant offers an elegant dining experience in a lush tropical garden setting with both indoor and outdoor dining areas. L'Esprit is considered one of the island's finest dining establishments, attracting both visitors and residents who seek high-level gastronomy. Lou Select Gustavia. The local hangout since 1949, Jimmy Buffett famously hung out here, and a legend has it, he wrote his famous Burger in Paradise hit here. La Langouste, Flamands. You can try burgundy snails in garlic butter here, delicious. Sella, Israeli restaurant helmed by Asaf Granit, Michelin star chef. Before you go, here are the essential things you need to know. Euro is the official currency, credit cards are widely accepted, ATMs available in Gustavia, tipping between 10 and 20% at restaurants. Sun protection is crucial. The Caribbean sun is intense. Please use a reef-safe sunscreen. Protect those coral reefs. Respect local customs. It's French territory. French is official, but English widely spoken in tourist areas. Learn basic French phrases. Locals appreciate the effort bonjour and merci go a long way. Wi-Fi is available at most hotels and restaurants. Emergency number is 15, like mainland France. Some restaurants require long pants and closed shoes. Topless sunbathing is acceptable at most beaches. Respect private property. Many beaches access through private land. And there you have it, your complete guide to experiencing the magic of St. Barthélemy. From that heart-stopping landing to pristine beaches that rival anywhere in the world, St.Barts truly is a slice of paradise. The narrow, winding roads will test your driving skills, but every turn reveals another breathtaking view. The beaches will spoil you for anywhere else in the Caribbean. And the food, well, let's just say you'll be planning your return trip before you even leave. Love what you've seen? Don't miss our future adventures in paradise. Hit that subscribe button now to join our journey and be the first to discover hidden gems across the world. Until the next time,